Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. I'll talk to you guys in 1 second. Let me pull this up on here. All right. Forgot there's a delay, so that's good. Oh shoot! I never went and got my glasses. Let's see if my glasses are in my dresser or the bathroom. I think it's maybe in the bathroom. They're blue frames. Oh, how you guys doing tonight? So, thank you for everybody that patiently waited around. We did have a very close friend of ours have an emergency. It's not anybody that I think most of you guys would really know, but it is one of our close sisters. Let me pull up chat a little bit because I can't see. I can't see nothing. My mom needs to get my glasses. And after you get a certain age, that you're blind. You can't see nothing anymore. So we have a few people in here. We're going to do something a little bit different before we get started. Like I said, we had an emergency just before the live started. I think some of you guys might have seen it in chat. That's what took me a minute to hop on. So what we're doing a little bit differently, I keep hearing like background talking noise. Let me make sure I don't have no other apps pulled up. Huh? I'll use these ones. Thank you. This ain't the same pair, but this is good. This is good. Hold on. I think I have something playing in the background. Can you guys hear it? Let me see what it is. I mean, it really could be because I can't even tell you how many. Oh, I think I just almost hung up on you guys trying to close down some of the tabs. I do hear noise somewhere. Something's playing in the background. I have no idea what it is. That's not it. That's not it. I'm just going to ignore it. So if you guys hear anything, let me know if it's distracting. Like I can hear something coming from it, so I must have something running in the background. Oh, who just said hey? Dutchman Ass. Hello, dropping by from Dougie Doug channel. Oh, hey, welcome in. How you doing? Hey, Rhonda. Let me say my hellos first before I start talking. I'm not sure who's in here right now. Well, Mama Dearest, but she's sitting right next to me too. Hey, Sean, how you doing? And Fancy and Lori. Don't I feel like I was just saying their names? Remember that show when we were kids, the Romper Room, and they're like, "Hi, Fancy. Hey, hey, Sean. Hey, Lori. Hey, Charlie girl. Let me see. Delia Whoopoo, how you doing? Little Texas Tornado, I know you're number one. Because I'm late, I didn't have a chance to. Hey, Taylor, welcome in. So, like I said, sorry. I don't know if I remember if I said hi, Delia Whoopoo or not. So I know Little Texas. I'm trying to remember these names before I come in here. Amy, type in here if you're listening. I promised Amy, who is my daughter, that I would read her first. My kid wins. Oh, look at I got makeup on my teeth. Yeah, I'm trying to remember this. All right, Little Texas Tornado was first. Yep. Then Lori, Sunshine, Peaches, Shining, Dilly Woohoo, Summer 27. Woohoo, Summer 27. All right. Hey, I would like your reading, but I'm at work. I can't be on the phone. Okay, Dino. Dino, my favorite dinosaur. Not a problem, honey. I think I said hey to Rhonda. I did. Oh, good. You guys are here. Amy says she's here. Okay, good. It'll be a second. All right. I want to do something first that we don't usually do here, but I think tonight is pretty fitting. And this might be a little too much. I don't really say too much about myself or what I do outside of here, but most of you guys know because it's not like it's a secret or anything. I just don't really get into it too much. So, Oh yeah, these are the ones I wanted.
In the kitchen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I can see better now. Oh, they're in the kitchen, not even where I told her to look for them. I said in my room or in the bathroom. Anyways, so some of you guys may or may not know or remember. I think I have it in my information here, my bio or something, but it's not really anything I talk about, brag about. But um, I'm a reverend at a pagan spiritualist church. Okay. One of the things that we do before service every week is that we have a healing, kind of like a healing circle, but um, we all take a moment to call out names for people who are in need in some healing. So I figured that we would do that tonight. So if anybody would like, or if you know anybody, we can quickly go through, and I'll tell you how we're going to do it in a second. So if anybody would like a healing call to go out to the universe for a loved one or even for yourself, just give me your name. We're going to do, this is what originally had me think of it. I thought about it just minutes before I was going live. A lot of you guys, people in this community, in this chat, know Brandy Neal and her son, Michael, call him Monkey, went missing years ago. And right now, I'm trying to say without getting into too much detail, but right now they arrested so far one person that was involved with the disappearance of her and their family's child. It just got said today that they are going to take it to trial. They have the pre thing, which absolutely broke my heart. Oh, I'm trying not to cry. But anyways, I do know that Brandy definitely needs some love, healing, prayers. Well, the Vaughn family. Let me make sure I put it down. So the Vaughn family definitely needs some thoughts and prayers to go out to them to start the healing process, and hopefully they'll get some closure soon, because even though people are starting to get charged with in the case, they still don't have his remains. Okay, and Brandy and her husband heard some testimony, or some of the not testimony, and when they were interviewing one of the guys, his name is Stacy, and I'm not going to say his full name because we're not going to give him his energy. We're not going to put out anything good for him. Anyways, he gave some details that she never knew or heard before, and her husband too. So I can't even imagine what they're going through. And then, as you guys seen, that literally just before we went live, one of my girls came in and said there's an emergency, and somebody, like I said, I don't think any of you guys know who they are. Okay. I'm debating if I should say her name or not. I'll give them a made up name if I need to, just so we can direct that energy. Charlie Girls, should I say her name? Do you think it'd be okay if I say her name? If not, I'll think of something else that represents her. So, anyways, what we're gonna do is, so far we have the Vaughn family, and we have our friend that needs prayers. They had an emergency. It's pretty serious, and that literally had just happened. So what we're gonna do is, we're not gonna do it exactly, because usually at church we stand in a circle and we each hold hands, or direct energy. Who's next to us, but we're gonna do that another day. But anyways, I'll say the name and you repeat it in your mind 3 times. But when you do that, when we project the energy out, that healing energy out, envision their name, prayers and good vibes going up to the heavens. And the higher power will do their job and do what they do best. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. Indica. Indica sunshine. Like, you might not see them around, but they're pretty quiet. Thank you. I just put down indica. What, Mama?
My paper.
Oh, your paper. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I was looking to see if anybody had put any names for all those people fighting cancer and all that are survivors. Well, that's you, Mexican, right? Just Rob.
Oh, Rob.
Yeah. Actually, wait a minute, Rob. Rob, did you have a doctor's appointment today with your pulmonologist? Now that I think of it, I think it was today. I hope you didn't forget it. I could be wrong. Or is it tomorrow? Because I want to go with you.
Live?
Yeah, I'm live. Why?
Because you're talking about
My husband. Yeah, my husband's in there. Because I just put him down to be called on a healing list. That's why.
Funny because
All those people affected by ice, exactly. So how about we do healing for our country and the division that we're in, and then for the world. We do that every week at our church also, but we usually do that end. That's how we usually end it. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put our country and world, because there's so much going on. It doesn't matter. Our country is so divided, and so is the world right now. It's like you can definitely tell we're in retrograde. Nothing is seen to be going right. Everything's off kilter. There's just so much tension and so much hate. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. The thing is, there's a divide, and we need to find unity again. Okay, we need to rise at that positive vibration so we can get back on track. Yeah. So this prayer is going to be it's going to be a little bit different. It's not saying a prayer, it's sending out the energy of the prayer. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I'm not going to repeat the names 3 times, but once I say the name, please repeat it 3 times. That's right, Amy. Thankfully your dad's healthy. That Amy's my daughter. She's my youngest daughter. She's a beautiful soul too. The Guthrie family. Of course, Boo Poo. That's right. Peace and comfort, the whole world and country. Absolutely, Lord. That's very important. That's very important. Because this divide, all it's doing is spreading hate. I'm sorry. I know that this live is starting off really wonky. I supposed to start at 6:30. We end up having emergency at the last minute. And there's just a lot going on. And then we're doing this at the beginning, which we don't usually do. I mean, usually everybody here is really supportive and good about, letting us know if they're going through a crisis or something hard time in life, or if they have another family member or a friend. We're always very supportive in the chat, but I just want to do this a little bit differently today. I think it's much needed. If I'm not acknowledging anybody, please forgive me. I'm lighting a candle. And this one will burn throughout today. Actually, I'm gonna keep it lit until it goes out. This is not the same one that I use for when I do readings for cleansing the cards. It's this one. This one's for the healing call. Me too. There's power in prayers. Me too. There's power in prayers. No, there really is. There really is. And like I said, no, that's a different topic, a different discussion we can have another time. So we'll just get this started. I know I'm feeling like a little bit. It's only because I know you guys. Look, I still got lipstick on my teeth. So to me, it feels a little awkward. Look, at church, we do it every week, so it's not that big of a deal. So, but to me, this is new. It's not what you guys are expecting. That's right. Shining strength in numbers. Absolutely. All right. So we're gonna I'm breathing a couple times just so I can connect with the divine. When I say a name, please repeat it 3 times with thoughts of love and light. The Vaughn family. Indica Sunshine. Rob. Our country. And all those affected by some of the events going on around the world and even here on our own stomping grounds. The Guthrie family. I ask the divine above to please wrap the arms around the people in need at this moment. Give us strength and love, grace and peace to do what it is that we need to continue on, and to help us give grace, love, and strength to the ones around us that need to be lifted at this moment. Thank you. Seal everything with a kiss. All right. So if there's any other names that you're thinking about that you didn't put in the comments, please know right now is a good time to still direct your energy, send it where it needs to be. Little Texas said, I love this. I started this a month ago, about a month off with years of mourning and grieving still of my brother. And today is my eldest sister's birthday that she passed as a baby. Oh, happy birthday to your baby sister. We sometimes in our family, we haven't done it recently, but we did it often. When we've had loved ones that have passed away and it came up their birthday and stuff, we've still made them a cake and things for their birthday. I got a cool story. I said it once years ago when we were, before I finish the story, if there's anybody in here that would like to have a reading today and I didn't put your name in the list, please put a 1 in the comments just so I know you would like a reading. I know we're starting late, but once I get going on Thursdays, it goes pretty quickly. But years ago, it was my aunt's birthday. I don't know. This is probably 8-9 years ago. And her birthday came along, and her daughter at the time lived downstairs from us. And we decided that for her birthday that we were going to still celebrate it and have cake and stuff for her. Now, mind you, she was passed away for years. And we, lit the cake for her and everything. And we all, none of us, because we lit the cake at the stove, and we all took a step back to sing her happy birthday. And then when we said, make your wish, now nobody was that, because we had the cake on the stove. So we're all back a little bit. Nobody was near it. And when we said, make your wish, and we took our own moment of silence at the time when we said, make your wish, all of us witnessed all the candles blow back, like somebody went, none of them went out, but it was like a gust of air that pushed all the candles. So we knew that she was there with us. I got you down, Summer. Thank you. Okay. So the list of names that I have are Amy, Little Texas Tornado, Lori, Sunshine, Peaches, Shining, Whoopoo, Summer, and Dino. Somer. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Did I have Fancy down? No, I don't have Fancy down. All right. Can you please read the list? Oh, yeah. That's the last comment I just read. I just did it. I was still that for my brother. Yeah, absolutely, Little Texas. All right, Charlie. Thank you for everybody's coming in today. And sorry it's off to a rough start. But that's okay. That's okay. So I just wanted to say that we get started is some people are shy. So if you're in the background listening and I don't have your name on the list, that's okay. If you like your reading, don't be shy. They're free. Come on in. But if you're just listening and you just kind of want to check and see how things are, our spirit guides are very good about getting messages across to us. All right. So just know if I'm reading, say, I see Sunshine in here. Hey, Sunshine, sweetie. So say if I'm reading Sunshine right now and something that I'm saying really resonates with you, you're like, holy cow, that sounds just like what I'm going through, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes that's your spirit guide's way of tapping your shoulder, like, listen, pay attention to what you're saying because this part is for you too. So don't think that you completely miss out because our guides are very good about letting us know what we need. Sometimes we just need to pay attention and listen a little bit more. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. All right, Amy, I'm assuming you're still listening. So I got Amy, Little Texas Tornado, Lori, and Sunshine. Those are the first four. And then when I get down a little bit more, I'll call a little bit more. Oh, see, I got off track. I didn't even pick out cards yet. That's okay. We'll get in 1 second. And light my candle. I put this here for now.
Fancy Glenn wanted to movie.
Yeah, I put down Fancy.
Charlie Bird.
Yep, I got Charlie too.
Barbara. I'm kidding.
Oh. Oh, did you guys realize? Well, maybe you guys didn't. I haven't gone live because of just life. I swear, it always seems like it's one thing after another, right? Tuesday, because I said I'm going to start going live again. You know, Tuesday, I wasn't doing a damn thing. I was home all day on Tuesday. I forgot. I just forgot. My mother called me at 4 and said, "Are you still live?" I said, "No, I was going to go live at 5." And I'm like, but I completely forgot today was Tuesday until you just said something. And I was telling her it's too late now because I don't have time to get ready, get dressed, set up a thing. And I said, forget it. We'll just see everybody on Thursday. So next week we'll get back on schedule. I do. So let me pick some cards. I thought about going live the other day, just post something, go live. I got these cards. We're not going to use them tonight. It's just something fun to do. It doesn't really, there's just something fun. They're yes/no question cards that I got. So just ask a question and it'll let you know if it's yes or no with the answer. So they're just yes/no. They're just for yes/no questions. So I was thinking about, so if you guys want to, maybe sometime this weekend I can do that.
Okay.
Just, ask whatever question and all 3 yes/no answer. Nothing new.
Now. Will Daisy ever learn to obey?
Let me see. Oh, it says no turning back, walk away, unreceptive to new ideas. In other words, she's old, she's set in her ways. It's all good.
Daisy, really?
So, yeah. So, anyways, I thought I would just go randomly go live and just kind of see where it goes. Kind of like using the pendulum. That's okay. I saw your post about going live on Thursday, and I thought you posted a day in advance. Oh, that's funny. Oh, she wants her
attention.
Yeah, every time you hear that noise, it means she wants her back scratched. Yeah, see, that's what she
You,
wants.
Iris.
Yeah, see, she wants her back scratched. All right.
What a
Listen,
weird
lady,
dog.
I got stuff to do. And when I stop, she'll start whining again. All right, let me find out what cards you want.
Come here, Daisy. Over here. Stay with Grandma.
Let me see. I'm just gonna call what comes to me.
Oh,
Everybody's quiet. There's a few people in the back, but nobody's talking much. Yeah, I'm trying to get my algorithm. I mean, I guess I shouldn't skip on Tuesday and forget all about it if I want things to get back to normal. Because my algorithm, I notice, is quite low on here, and it's going to take a while to get back on track. Oh, these cards are nice. I haven't used these in forever. This deck is nice. It's called the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Let me see. What else?
Uh-oh, he's on camera. Daisy's on camera.
Oh. All right. See, let me pull this down so you guys can see that a little bit. See how little that bed is? My little dog's laying in it. Daisy, my big dog, has her own bed. We just washed it actually. It might be still in the dryer. But anyways, yeah, she wants the dog to get out so she can lay in it. Earlier, she will. She'll go and sleep in it. I took a picture earlier of her.
Come over here and
Her crawled up. She's over 110 pounds, and she was like crawled up in this little ball, trying to sleep in that little tiny dog bed. Oh, I know, Rhonda. All right.
I don't have any.
Amy, are you listening? Oh, there she is. She said, beef stew. Yeah, I made some like a week or so ago, right? With the piece of that you gave us. It was just enough to each have a regular size bowl. I'm like, oh, it's perfect. But everybody's like, there's no more. We want more. So now we can have more. Make it again. Oh, thank you. Yeah, when we got Daisy, we were told she was 1 year and 4 months. That's what they said. She's a year and 4 months. You could tell she just got finished nursing. Her things were still enlarged. Yeah, and you can just tell by her teeth and stuff. She's older. I don't know how old, but she's definitely an older dog. Why lie? We're going to take her anyways. Because she looks just like another dog that we had years ago.
Oh, cooks. Oh.
Yeah, I seen it. I've responded before. All right. Amy, you're first, girl.
Are you ready?
Oh, what's on the Great Coffee Mug? Oh. This. What movie is that from?
One of those ladies.
I know, my mind went blank.
Oh.
What's it called? Oh. Hocus Pocus. It's a Hocus Pocus mug. And if from the movie they go, amok, amok, amok. and the mug is all wonky looking. It's made like that on purpose. I love it. All right, Amy, honey.
Get ready.
I'm trying to see. Should I grab an affirmation deck? Oh, Amy.
I like that little deck.
Straddling worlds, wandering between the realms. Hold on one second. Let me pull these and see. I think this has to do with your dream state, Amy, where you're on when you're not like your spiritual state, which I'll explain that in a second. Oh, okay. All right. I wanted to make sure that because it's my daughter, and this is one of the reasons why I don't really read for family, is because I tried to read more into it than it could be. Like, I'm guessing, like, what they're going through. But anyways, that happens every time I do family. But, so she has 3 cards here. And hold on, let me put this down so, Amy, you can see them. Amy, you can come in here and look at her if you want to. She's in the next room. So we have a Straddling Worlds, Wandering Between the Realms. All right. This is about her dream space, okay? It says Dream Thief, refusal of the call. And Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. I know she said she's been having trouble sleeping lately. I don't remember, Amy, honestly, I don't remember exactly why or what you had said was a problem. But what this is saying is that you're basically what your guide is saying, that your dream state can be your healing state to be able to get messages and guidance for you. But because of the anxiety, what's coming up is, which is a form of release because you have to dream. And dreaming, even if it's not so good dreams, it's your body's way of dealing whatever life sludge that you have going on from day to day. All right. And then sometimes our body's way of releasing it is dreaming about it. And sometimes our dreams are not so pleasant. So what this is saying is that you're worrying so much in your everyday life that it's coming into your dream life. Okay. So you might be restless when you're sleeping and stuff. Basically what they're saying is your guides have messages for you and guidance for you, and they want to communicate with you to help you heal you. um, you just need to start listening to them, whatever form that is. Like, we could talk about it afterwards. Basically what they're saying is that they can heal you so you can receive those messages. So obviously they're trying to communicate with you, and because of some of the stretchers going on, that you haven't been able to receive what it is that you need. All right, deal you poo woo poo.
See that?
Huh?
You said do you whoop.
No, I was saying hello, dear you. Next is Little Texas Tornado. Oh, Amy, this card fell out for you. I think this is a badass deck, right? Yeah, affirmation cards from a badass. All right. So, Amy, this is your affirmation from a badass now. It says, I am fearless and unapologetic in the pursuit of my dreams. Look at another word that has a dream in it. All right. Well, yeah, I said last week I was going to try to figure out how, I don't have time now, how to switch the camera so not everything looks reversed. Thank you, Little Texas and Lori, for cleansing space. All right, Amy, sweetheart. I know my daughter, she's going to come in after and be like, Mom, I got questions. All right. Little Texas Tornado, Lori, and then Sunshine. Oh, just making sure I'm shuffling these good. Ooh. There's a theme. All right, intuition. Can you see these cards? Is there a glare on it so you can't see the cards? Is that what it is? Let me see if I can. Oh, that makes it worse. Oh, it's a very bright card anyways. You can't see it too well anyhow. All right, that's okay. Oh, I'm going to hold them up. So you got the crossing, which is intuition. All right. This is from the physical conscious to the spiritual conscious. Right. And that's what it's talking about. So you usually be able to cross over to different consciousnesses during meditation, prayer, and in your sleep state. Okay. It says a cosmic womb, the divine feminine. All right. And sometimes, without getting into it, divine feminine doesn't necessarily mean masculine or feminine, like it has to be male or female. That is, the divine feminine really represents the spiritual side of things. And when it says cosmic womb, that has to do with protection and a safe place where you can receive your messages. We're going to become new beginnings too, but I don't really think that's what it indicates in this reading because there's a card right next to it, which is the tidy house, which is clarity and organization. All right. So all this has to do here, basically your spirit guides are letting you know that it right now, and in the state of the world is in, it's still really a good time, believe it or not. Is the perfect timing where you can start connecting to spirit. Look at that candle just flew out at me. That it's really a good time to start connecting to spirit. And so whether it's for a meditation or a dream. So if you have any questions, or want to communicate with your loved ones or your spirit guides to get answers, and you have trouble meditating, just do it before you go to sleep. Even if you don't remember your dreams, you'll still get the message across, and you'll have the aha moment. You'll just know. And that's what this is talking about. It's really time to start working on yourself in a spiritual sense. Like, we're getting ready to do spring cleaning, right? And this isn't literal spring cleaning. This means it's time to declutter and organize our own mind and get our own selves back on track in healthy, positive ways. Hey, Chris, how you doing? All right, little Texas. Basically, long story short, little Texas today, I think there's a loved one that's trying to communicate with you. You just need to slow down your mind a little bit to help get the message. All right, here's your badass affirmation card for today. I'm owning my imperfections and using them to my advantage. Ooh, nice. All right, who's next? Lori. All right, Lori, sweetie. I think on Tuesdays for now, I'm going to start going live around 5 p.m. Eastern, which would be like 2 p.m. Pacific time. So it's going to be not the noon ones I used to do. So just before this live should have started. Oh, yeah, 52 card for pickup for Iris tonight. That is because I'm going to keep dropping cards. A lot of times, like, Spirit will let you know if there's a card in particular for somebody. But my energy is a little wonky right now, and I can tell. My anxiety is a little bit high. So it's me dropping the cards. Can't blame it on nobody else but my own self. All right, Lori. Cleanse these cards good. I don't know who it is because I just told you how anxious I was, and I was literally, when I was hitting the live button, was trying not to cry. But there's somebody, which I'm kind of glad they're feeling this way because it's helping me feel a little bit better. But they just got somebody, one of you guys in this chat listening, just got good news. Just got some sort of good news that has them feeling good today. The dog is bugging my mom. Say, scratch me, scratch me. We might have to just kick her out of the room. Yeah. She's like, come on, it's all about me.
My hands and arms can only do so much.
I know, because you keep going and going, scratch and pet and pet. Look at, she has her back right towards you because she wants you to scratch it.
Yeah. That's what you said.
Ooh, okay. All right, Lori. So it looks like I don't know. I'm trying to remember what we've said last week, and I have no idea. That's what I was just thinking about. And besides, I haven't gone live in a while, so I'm not really too sure. But what this is saying, so I was just trying to think if you told me that you're getting ready to start something new. So this looks like you're getting ready to venture into a new, I don't know, sector of your spirituality or open your mind to something new, but as a group. So I don't know if it's a class or a prayer group or something to that effect, but it's not by yourself. All right. It's working on learning a new, I don't know, something new in a spiritual sense, but within a group. So I don't know, like let me know if you started a new group or not. And it's talking about you networking with other people. Okay, this is Jewel Web connectivity. Okay. And the Watchers transpersonal. All right, so listen, it's a little more in depth into that too. A lot of us, I'm trying to explain this without getting into a whole topic about it. You might have heard it. And it's funny because I was working on this literally, it's for my service this week. I was literally working on my service for this week. And the theme is as above, so below. So whatever happens on earth, or whatever happens in the heavens, so happens here on earth too. And it's really about understanding and knowing that everything is connected together. All right. So literally whatever happens spiritually on heavens happens here in a physical realm here on earth too. And that this kind of what this is going is that connection. I know before in the past that you talked about connecting to your Akashic records. It's a little more in depth than that, if that makes sense. It's that spiritual connection, knowing that every form is equal. Whatever matter is made up in the heavens, it is the same type of matter that's made up here on earth. All right, and that's kind of what this is saying, is going into that next step. It's kind of like an ascension, but that learning that. And so that might be the basis of what some of the, I don't know, I see you do group work setting where you're journeying to learn something different in your spiritual sense. So you can let me know about that, Lori. I'm not too sure. All right. All right, Lori. And if you don't know what I just said means, Lori, look it up. Look it up. There's a whole bunch about it. All right. Says, I am, this is your badass affirmation cards for today. So some of them cussing it. Says, I am a kick-ass individual who knows my worth and isn't afraid to stand up for myself and others. Oh, that's perfect.
Doesn't that sound like Lori?
Hi, Anna. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did message on the Facebook group. All right, Anna. Glad you popped in here because I did almost forget. All right, Sunshine. And Peaches, are you in here, honey? Oh, okay. See, there's Peaches. She's like, I'm here. I got lost for a minute. That's okay, Peaches. I'm lost today, too, and I'm behind. So, Peaches, I'll do Sunshine and then you're next. Oh, Sean said, I need to find your live from last year about the Akashic Records. I need to, for more. Yeah. So listen, speaking of that, I noticed a bunch of my lives are missing. I don't know. I didn't delete any. I've never deleted any of them. There's one that I did. So I was upset with somebody once and I put it on private, but literally that's it. That's it. Do you mean as ascending to another level of spirituality? Yeah, so our yes and no. So Lori, a lot of us, are spiritual beings, and some of us take it further that are more gifted, than others. And the journey is never ending. All right. So just when you think you learned a new skill set in a spiritual sense, your guides will bring something new coming towards you. And that's the feeling of kind of what this is. So it's just building up more and more knowledge, the spiritual knowledge that you already have, and getting to the point of it all. I don't know how to really explain it to it all, but it's the next level. So we never, our minds are sponges, and we never stop learning. I'm in my 50s, all right. My spiritual learning, I'm still learning it till I take my last breath. Okay. So you don't ever get to a point in the spiritual sense of being like, all right, I'm done. I've learned, achieved all there is. That's not the case. I feel like I know nothing. It doesn't matter who I teach, who I speak to. Um, I still feel like that I'm like the one percenter, like I'm at the very bottom. Um, so that's what I mean. You just keep evolving and keep growing on and on and on. I was watching a very interesting video earlier about the wild feral people of the Appalachian Mountains from Georgia to Maine. Oh, really? I know a couple of girls in here watch something like that. I don't know if it's the same thing, but they do watch something like that on here. Hi, Selma. Yes, of course you can, sweetie. It'll be a few minutes before I get to you. There's not too many people. Oh, thank you, mother dearest. All right, Peaches, are you in here? Let me know if you bounce out again. All right, honey.
She said I'm here before summer.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that she's still here so she doesn't miss it. She has a bunch of little kids too, so she bounces in and out. All right, so after Peaches is Shining, Wupu, Summer, and Dino. Dino is working, so I'll just read her. She says she'll be listening. Okay, Peaches is here. All right. Oh, Chris, there's a storm there. Please be safe. Love you, girl. Yeah, we have a winter weather advisory right now. And then in a few days it's supposed to be 70 here. Talk about living in New England. It's that time of year. It's March too. It's either 20 to 30 degrees or 60, 70 degrees. Changes every day. What's the matter, baby?
She's shaking.
What are you whining about? She's a chihuahua. They do that. I have a little chihuahua. My mom's like, the dog's shaking. And I'm always like, Mom, it's a chihuahua.
She was loving.
Yeah, she does.
Or he does, she said. Well, Daisy won't help you? I'm gonna get her a blanket.
Okay, good, Summer, honey. So it's your turn.
Here, do this.
Pizza, Shiny, Wupu, and then Summer.
There you go.
And then Dino.
That better? Stay right next.
All right, Peaches. Oh, Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. Oh, let me drop this down for you. If you guys can't see the cards very well, let me know. Ooh, okay. So listen, Peaches. This is really talking about finding yourself and in a spiritual sense, in a unique kind of way. And I'm not really too sure what it is. It could be your where your place of peace is might be unique. Okay. And that's okay. That's okay. Um, and but what it's talking about is where you find that peace inside of you, that special place, is where you achieve those messages. And let me give you an example of what I mean. It is unique. It's not like it's a way that most people do it. Like a lot of people like meditate, or it's where you feel, whether it's a special room, a special place, or playing an instrument. It's whatever helps you get into that space, if that makes sense. And it's almost like a meditative state, right? And that's where you get your messages from, believe it or not. You might not even realize that it's happening also. Basically, what it's saying is where that space is, what you're doing, that gives you that happy place feeling. It's where you need to be. That's your moment, your space, your place, wherever the case may be. I'm having trouble finding the right words. But anyways, that is where you get the messages to know the what to look out for and what's going to happen next, because it's letting you know that you're starting to evolve, um, and that because of the hard work you put in, there is something positive that's coming. All right, from an unlikely place that you wouldn't really think of where it would come from, but it's good. It's good. All right, let me pick your badass card. Oh, I got two that flipped over at the same time. It says courage starts with just fucking showing up. In other words, you need to follow through what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Just show up. Show up, and everything will line up to where it needs to be. All right, you can't put it off. Show up. It says, I am fearless and unapologetic in the pursuit of my dreams. All right. Oh, good. When you're listening to music, that's good. It could be something weird too, like, so say if you ever, and this is why I say it's something weird. And so music is good because music is really what we listen to and connects to our soul, right? So say if you listen to music and it helps zone you out, but so that starts putting you in place. But say if you're cleaning and you're like sitting on the floor, scrubbing your floor, and you just find yourself zoned out, like that moment, that's very unique. But you can also meditate that way and get message across. I know it sounds weird, but it can happen. Oh, you're working on getting 2 jobs right now? Oh, I bless you. Wish you luck, honey. All right. Next is Shining. Shining, are you listening? Shining.
She was just here. Yeah, she said, I'm here.
Yeah.
That was just before you were.
But I don't know if she got a phone call or something that happens, you know. You know. All right. After Shining is Whoop Whoop. Oh, there's Shining. You're welcome, sweetie. Just clean these cards a little bit. Oop, don't hit the thing.
Said, cool card silence.
I like these cards. They're pretty.
I didn't know if you knew the other new person.
I think I'm going to pull one more card just for clarification on here. Okay. All right. Basically, what this is saying is you're at a soul space that you're trying to learn and heal and to be able to repair that sacred space again because it's been lost for a while. Okay. And the thing is, because a lot of changes are coming your way, you don't really know how to take the journey to take that first leap. There's a lot of unknowns still. There's a lot of questions. But it's basically letting you know that basically to have that leap of faith, all right? Because your spirit guides are with you and they're going to make sure everything plays out and works the way it needs to be. All right. So this is really just talking about the high level of stress and needing to be able to, how can I put this? I'm trying to think of the right words for it. Basically, that you're on the journey to start your new beginning from happening, but it's going to take a while to get there to find that inner peace because you're at the very beginning, basic stages where no healing has even started yet, none at all. But you know that's the place where you need to be. Okay, if that makes kind of sense. All right, it says tidy house, clarity, and organization. So basically, what is it saying? This is talking about your mind. Okay, this is talking about when we get so stressed in the moment, sometimes it's hard to focus on what direction should we go in next because we feel a little scattered, and that's okay. That's in the norm. All right, but just know that going with that is also then the time of reorganizing who and what you let within your space. Okay, who you're going to allow to take up that space in your mind. All right. Dream thief, refusal of the call. So, in other words, their spirit, somehow, some way, spirit is trying to communicate with you and talk to you, and you're not listening. All right. And it really could just be this because you're just overwhelmed. It's too much. There's too much going on that you don't want to be a sponge and listen to any more anything. Just let yourself heal and be the best version of you that you can handle at this moment. So it's kind of what saying, in other words, your guides are there. They listen to see, they know what's going on. They want to help you. They want to help give you guidance because sometimes, some days, not every day, all day, but some days you get in that space where you literally cannot hear anything. Somebody can talking to you and giving you great advice or giving you the love and strength that you need, but you physically cannot absorb in anymore. You're already overflowing. You're already overflowing. All right. So just know that you're not alone and they're here to help heal you. It's just going to give you a little bit of time. You still got a little road to go. Maybe a lot of little road to go. All right, sweetie. Let me get your badass card. Oh, one fell out. This is, whereas others see obstacles, I see opportunities. Oh, so you're going to make the best of it. I don't know. Someone's telling me picking another one. I don't know. Darling, you are a goddess and a badass. And you've totally fucking got this. All right, sweetheart. I love you, girl. All right, Whoopoo. After I read Whoopoo will be Summer and Dino and then Fancy. But I'll have to take a quick break after I read Whoopoo. And get something to drink.
Something good.
Yeah, another coffee. I'm thirsty.
Oh, I was
Thirsty.
I was thinking a shot. Want a beer?
No.
How about wine? Whiskey.
Maybe a wine. A honey
I knew
wine.
that would get you.
Some mead. I like a good red wine too.
Yeah.
All right, Woo-Poo. First card fell out. Strangers. Curiosity. This is talking about into the unknown. Stepping into something new. Fortune wheel, luck, and right timing. Oh, this is good. Oh, the wailing tree. Reconciliations. Tongue twister. All right, so basically what this is saying here is that in a spiritual sense, because it's spiritual readings here on Thursday, you are trying to embark on something new, which is good but scary sometimes. And I'm not really too sure what it is. So there's some kind of direction that might be uncharted waters, or maybe something I've done in a while. So it feels very, very new. But the case is, it is getting your hands wet deep into something new, and just know that that is going to bring some fortune coming your way. Whatever that is, I'm not really too sure, but it's like the stepping stone of the next chapter that's happening. But I think it's getting ready to happen right now because it's in the present. So if you haven't got any kind of good news or whatever that case may be, no, it's getting ready to come right now. It could be something that's very small that impacts your life for positive, though. It doesn't mean it's like this, like, oh gosh, I just hit the lotto. It's something that is meaningful to you, that hit you in a way where you get it, you got it, and to you it's important. All right, and then you have the wailing tree is reconciliation. I can't speak here.
Reconciliation.
Yeah, I can't talk today. I don't know what's going on. Well, you guys know I explained it to you at the guys at the beginning. But anyways, it's that time of release. It's what it is that you need that's going to help strip off the old, which is good. Difficult, hard, and it sucks sometimes, but it's much needed. Give Joe a bottle of wine, and he will start dancing to the YMCA song or singing the Barbie Girl song. Oh, I love it. YMCA. What kind of wine does he like? I need a good mead. Oop, my thing keeps hitting us. I haven't had a good honey wine in a while. Yeah, Mama, you want to come over here? So I just did Woo-Poo. Wait, I didn't do Woo-Poo's badass card.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No.
Woo-Poo, I hope it's still there.
Yay, Woo-Poo. That's what I need is another coffee. All wine.
Then we'll do YMCA for that.
Yeah. We'll sing the Barbie song with them.
Gotta get Joe out here.
All right, Woo-Poo. This says this card's for you. This is your badass affirmation for today. So I fucking refuse to let anyone else dictate my path.
There you go.
Yeah,
That sounds like Iris.
I can't imagine what is coming. Like I said, it could be something small, but be very impactful. It's just what it is that you needed at the right moment, whatever the case is. All right, I'll be right back. My mom will come over here and talk to you. His absolute favorite is blueberry wine from Nova Scotia. Really?
Wow.
Oh.
Next time you get it, let us know. We'll be there.
Yeah, next time you get some, it might be our favorite wine too, if Joe would like to share. All right, my mama's coming. Hi there, guys. Let me grab my coffee cup. Oh, your coffee cup? Her and her coffees. She drinks that 24 hours a day. How's everybody? Is it raining there? It's raining here. That needs to be my avatar. Can't do it here, unfortunately. Yay, Woo-Poo. How is Woo-Poo?
I haven't, last week is the first time I've seen a bunch of you in a long time. It was great. We've been sort of stagnant for a while. Even our vending and our making our jewelry and stuff has slowed down. Hi, you know. Oh, you're waiting on thunderstorms. It's going to one day next week. It's going to get up to 70. Oh, rainbow. That's pretty. It's going to get up to 70 here one day, and then within 2 days it'll be back down to 40. It's like, oh my goodness. What do I do? Take out my shorts and then just put my jeans over them? It would be nice. I haven't seen a rainbow all year. Doo-doo-doo. Rainbows are beautiful. Someday I'm going to actually walk to and find the end of a rainbow. Oops. Cat's here now. I don't know why. What do you want, Toff? I don't have nothing for you. One of Iris's cat. I've got his two sisters at my house. They've been around a while. It's been really, things have been weird. I don't know if it's the weather that's causing our internet sometime to kick in and out and all sorts of weird things to happen, but that's quite possible. This country has been changing a lot. No rain, no snow, and finally sun. Just loving it. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Summer, I think you're next, aren't you? Let me see. Oh, yes, Summer, you're next. Iris will be reading you next. What do you want? But, anyways. Trying to see the chat there, you whoopoo. It's been nice seeing a lot of bumblebees in the backyard. You're going to get her butt stung. She's chasing them. That's funny. Oh, don't pull a cat. Iris is trying to torture me.
I have a candle right there. I don't want to catch on fire.
Well, she's fine. She'll just come in and probably sit with me. There you go. Silver's right there. It's next, right?
Here. It's your turn. Oh, Amanda wants to be added. Okay, honey. I don't know if you guys can hear me shuffling my feet and like running from one side of the house to the other. The bathroom's that way, the coffee's that way. You're not too late, Amanda. As long as you pop in before I hit the end button, you're good. I don't know if you guys answered early. So if I went live, I just want to play. Honestly, I just want to play. If I go live sometime this week, maybe tomorrow or Saturday or something. Not Sunday, though. I'm too busy on Sunday. But if you guys want, I can go live and just do yes/no questions so I can play my new cards and see if they're any good. Just let me know. Just let me know. And if you have any ideas of some video, I want to make some videos, but I don't really know what to do videos on. I mean, of like cards. Any kind of question. The only thing I won't do is, I mean, I don't mind doing, I don't want to talk political here while I'm live because that can serve a lot of problems, but because we all have our point of view and there ain't no change in my mind. And trust me, I'm very passionate about what I believe in. But if you have any political questions or anything that's going on economically, whatever the case is, if you have any particular questions or ideas that I could do a live on, let me know. The only thing I will not do is missing children, and I'll tell you why. All right. Not that when I first started, I didn't really think about it because people are like, what about you do blah, blah, blah. And I almost did it and I decided not to. All right. Because I know if I did any missing people, that's like a grab. Like people are going to come in. All right. And I wouldn't want to get, I don't, all right. Think of it this way. You don't think too much about it if you're in the outside looking in. All right. So you're curious, like, hey, I've been listening to this case. I kind of want to know what's going on. My thinking is the reason why I never do it is it's disrespectful to the family. So what if the family ends up hearing about it or popping in because they see, their family members or loved one's name being tagged into a video, and it's somebody who's gifted doing a reading on their one that passed away. That is so disrespectful. I would never want anybody to do that to me without permission. Now, if somebody came to me and asked, that's different. But I would never, ever do that. So that's what I'm saying. I'll do any questions except for missing people. Except for missing anybody that's missing. I will not do that. I would not want nobody to do it to me. So probably about this time, Lori, I'm guessing. Whoop, whoop. I was looking at the screen to see the comments and I dropped a few cards. All right, I did woo-poo. It's summer. No, I was trying to get them out of here, Mama.
All of them?
Yes, the tattoos. I got 1, 2, 3 candles going. Remember, he's the one that used to walk up across here, and one time he caught his tail. And it was poof during a live. That's why I don't let the cats in here no more. It's because of that one.
The dog just chased it.
Oh, of course. That's fine.
It's okay. It's cold.
All right. Oh, this card's come out a few times in a while. As you know, we literally just had the full moon, right? And we just had an eclipse. And on top of that, we're in retrograde. So if everything's feel like it's off kiltered and nothing seems to be going right, it just seems off. And just seems like one thing after another is happening. That's the reason why.
Did you read what Sean
Says, so if I go tie up Joe and put him in a closet, I can't come in and ask Spirit where I last put him. I kind of like how I lose my keys all the time. Oh, that's funny. You're making me giggle.
Stop chasing rainbows.
I don't know how much it really showed it. I live in New England and it wasn't really supposed to be over here too much. I think it was more out west that said. They said you had a chance. Oh, I did want to ask Joe, though, not Joe, Sean, though. Hey, Sean, were you able to take any pictures? I know in our area it was kind of iffy and they said you might not be able to see it. In New England, this end of the country anyways. I know like in California out that way it was supposed to be pretty good. Now it's supposed to be like 3 or 4 in the morning, right? I don't really remember. All right. Sorry about that, Summer. So anyways, in the hand, the universe is your partner. All right. So this is good. A cosmic womb, the divine feminine, and the crossing initiation. Oh, Summer, I'm not sure really what you've been working at or what you've been doing. But everything is aligning up for you, okay? And that is great news. So whatever it is that you're trying to venture in and learn, it is going to be part of the next chapter in your life, to whatever it is that is the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what it is. This is really good news. It's going to be a lot of it in a spiritual sense. So by what I mean that is that you're at the point of manifesting whatever it is that you've been wanting or working on. It's like it's grass. It's right there, and that is great news. Okay, and it's right now it's in the state where it's brewing. It's growing like Mother Earth's womb. It's growing. It's going to give birth to that new idea or new venture, whatever it is. The case that is that you have been working on that you want to do to better yourself in the future. So that doesn't necessarily mean a job. It definitely could be. It could be family, and then it could be a healing of yourself on a feminine sense. Okay. But that's kind of what this is saying here. And then it says it's part of the transition that you're going through. Okay. You're going through this phase that you're just, so basically, long story short, you're ending probably a period of time that feels pretty crappy, okay? And it could have been going on for a while. It could have been, 6 months to a year or so. Just life just didn't seem to be working out, okay? So you had to work extra hard. And the good news is, and that's part of going transitioning. We talk about sometimes in my faith we have led many lives and deaths through our path, our life's path, okay? Because every ending has a new beginning. So this is part of transition. Transitions suck because you have to get rid of the old that's in your life that it's not working out for you anymore to make room for the new. And that's kind of what this is saying. And that's part of your phases. You're ending one phase of your life and getting ready to transcend to the next phase of your life, which is good news. It looks only for members. No, honey, it's not only for members, sweetheart. You're on the list. You're on a list, sweetie. You got a few down. It's just that some people sign up even before I go live. So once I post it, sign up. So at some point during my live, as long as you're here, I'll read for you.
Earth Angel, Earth Angel.
Hey, Earth Angel. How you doing, love? All right, let me pick up your badass card.
That's Summer?
Yeah. I'll tell you the rest of the people. I only got a couple people left. So I'm getting ready to do Dino, Fancy, Charlie, Anna, and then it'll be you, honey. Salam. How do you say your name? Salima? I have to look up and how to pronounce it right. But it'll be you next. And then Manda. It's been a lot. Oh, what'd you say? Sorry. It's been a lot. I've been focusing more on my spiritual path. Good. See, and so thank you very much. Spot on. I walked away from a lot of things. And that's part of our spiritual journey. Getting rid of what no longer serves us sucks because it could be long-time partnerships, friends, family, job. It's things that we hold on to that we wish would still work out, but they're not. They're not healthy for us to continue on with them. I could try doing a reading for your job, but today is spirit guide readings, and we can see what your spirit guides say about a job. But usually those kind of questions when I do tarot readings, where it gets in your nitty gritty nosy self. But I'll try to do that for you and we'll see what your guides have to say. Oh, you've been jobless since October 2025. Okay, so things have been rough. All right, honey. All right, Summer, here's your badass card. Where others see obstacles, I see opportunity. That's good. That's good. And look at, all right, so this is the very first card that you got. I want to show you this. It says, in the hand, the universe is your partner. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're right there. You're at the moment where anything that you've been working on and manifesting is right there with you. You have it in the palm of your hands. All right, sweetheart. Next is Dino. Dino says she can listen, but she's at work. I don't really timestamp too much anymore, but since she's been here since I've started, I'll timestamp her. I don't have memberships right now where I would have timestamped anybody that wouldn't be able to be here. Because I wasn't on for so long, I lost my monetization, but this is okay. I just have to start my hours all over again. So it'll take a few months, but it's all good. Just gotta have patience. It is what it is. And I don't really do this for money anyways. And not like it was money maker anyhow. But eventually I'll get them back.
I sort of enjoy doing it rather than worrying about it. You know what I mean?
Do you know my favorite dinosaur? Every time I see your name, that's the song pops in my head. You know, I've always saying it.
And I do Earth Angel, Earth Angel.
All right, next will be Fancy. Just so you know, Fancy, then Charlie Girl. Root Girl, the disowned self. Oh, girl. All right, let me see what other cards that's getting pulled right next to it. Is this two here? No, they're just nice thick. I like this deck because the cards are thick. It'll last a long time. The whale song is resonating. Mindful Think Group. Okay, so listen. I'll let you see these cards because they're very pretty. I love this deck. They're gorgeous. All right. In all honesty, like usually, I mean, this reading isn't bad, but a lot of times when I do spirit readings, as you see, it's our guides usually have nice positive things to say, which they do kind of hear. All right, but what this is saying is that that you have not been taking care of yourself for a while. All right. So you being able to stay grounded and accomplish what it is that you need to do. That, in other words, it means every day-to-day things has just been a struggle. You wake up. I don't know if you work or not. You know, you wake up, you do what it is that you need to do. You eat, go to sleep. Like you're existing. You haven't been living. You've been feeling disconnected. Okay. And a spiritual sense. All right. And sometimes we do that as survivor mode because we're just going through too much. We just can't handle much more. All right. But kind of what it's saying now is that you're at the moment, even if you don't feel it, you're literally at the moment where it is that you're able to emotionally be able to connect and move forward and have a voice and be able to say and do what it is you need to do. And that's at this moment. So whatever struggles that you're going through before, your guides are letting you know, like, listen, we're here for you. We're listening, and it's time to let others listen to you also. All right. Because they will. They're going to listen. They're going to listen. All right. It's talking about, though, that we each are on our own journey. We each have our own free will. Nobody can tell us how to think or feel. All right. We control that. All right. But sometimes when we go through a difficult time, we might need somebody to learn from in a group setting or to be able to talk to. So whatever it is that you're working on to get back on track and making yourself be the best version of you that you can, which you're right there at that moment, people are going to listen. All right. And that's the support that you're going to need. All right. So you're not going to be fully alone. Your work and your journey is yours alone, but you have support there so you won't be alone. All right. Let me pull a card for you. Your badass card for today. I'm going to look at it. Not look at it while I pick. Oh, it's upside down. I take no shit and I make my own damn rules. So obviously someone needs to hear something. It's been a long time coming.
That's so funny.
What? Yeah. Oh.
Every one of them.
Sean said, wow, that makes so much sense to me also. There was a long time that the past year I was just like a zombie. Just go through the day to day and not actually living. No, I've been going through the exact same thing. I think it's something that's been going on. So I am not great in astrology. I'm not at all. Like, I know barely the bare minimum. Okay. But I've seen a couple people say this, and I heard one reading I was listening in on YouTube somewhere. It's not even anybody I follow, but they were talking about and the astrological chart what this year coming has meant. And it has to do with a lot of things getting revealed. A lot of things that have been unseen are getting revealed. And with that comes a lot of chaos. So a lot of truth comes out. All right. So people feel a little defensive. And I was like thinking, holy crap. I don't remember the whole entire reading, but that part I remember. And that's exactly what we're going through. So we've been blinded in the past. All right. Just kind of trying to figure things out, knowing something's not right. Something's coming. We don't know what it is. And now we have the great reveal. Some people still don't have their eyes open, but that's okay. We're having the great reveal, and it's true. That's what's coming. And that's what we've been finding and hearing a lot of truths that's pretty shocking going on across the world. A lot of things happening and things that we didn't even imagine. And I'm just using an example. I'm sure you guys can figure out what it is. I'm very passionate, so trust me, you don't want to get me on that subject in here. But anyways, and now we're starting to see things differently. And as we're enlightened to learn, that has to go with us enlightening in our mind, body, and spirit too, and get those messages too. That's part of ascending and connecting. That means the truth is coming to light, and it sucks and it's hard, it's difficult, but that's still part of the journey. So something better, release the old so something new can come in. All right. Let me grab a card. Did I grab a card for Dino? I don't know if I did. Did I? Yeah, well, if I did, Dino, you're about to get another one.
Did. You told him to give him help.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know. Something told me to leave you alone, so I guess you're getting it. Have a good night, deal you. All right. It says, I am unstoppable, unbreakable, and unapologetically authentic. Perfect. I think you needed to hear that too then. All right, Dino. Fancy and Charlie Girl and Anna, and then Salam. I don't know if I'm saying it right. And then Amanda. I've been also going through that, and I have even found myself losing time, and memory has been shit at times. Yeah, I get it. Something is truly coming. I can feel it. Yep, same.
Yeah.
Like, I always joke because I have ADHD, and I'm like, I have no concept of time. But I swear to you, time's been going like that. And it's driving me nuts because it needs to slow down a little bit. It just, time seems to be going too fast. I don't understand it. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my ADHD mind, but it just seems like there's more to it than that.
Sean says the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same for me. It's crazy. Everything's changing. The world is, it's not the same world we lived in before.
Yeah. There's Fancy. There's Charlie Girl.
Yeah, that's okay. We already passed church and we'll go to somebody else.
No. She's such a beautiful soul, too.
Mm-hmm. And Charlie Girl.
Of course, Charlie Girl.
And there's her thing. Her thing. Her thing.
Yeah, okay, see? And it's been like that for a while. It just seems like it's picking up. I don't like that feeling. All right, Fancy. Fancy.
Then we all
Me talks, repairing the body. Oh, my God. This cracks me up. All right, nobody else here will get it, but I think it's time for you to do this again. You know how you relax and just see things around you just lovely and bright when you're meditating and just seeing what message you get across. Yeah, I think it's time.
Go to your special spot.
She knows exactly what I'm talking about. I can't believe your guys pulled it up. I think it's funny. And it's Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Overthrow, overwhelmed, and plenty. Oh, this is just talking about that you feel like that your glass is already filled up to the top and you literally cannot even stick a little dropper full more in before it starts overflowing. That's why you need this. Oh, I didn't even notice. I'm shuffling and I didn't even see this card here. It says dream thief, refusal of the call. It says gathering around the power of community. Okay. I'm not really too all right, this is what happens when you read for other people. So this is saying that basically that you haven't been taking care of yourself and doing what you need to do in a spiritual sense for yourself, which you already know that happens. When we're the most stressed, when we should be taking the best care of ourselves is usually when we push it away the most. But this is kind of saying gathering around the power of community. And I just think it means that it's time to release some of the sledge that you're going through and you really have a backup there so you're not doing it alone. I mean, hopefully you're talking about his sisters, It says gathering around the power of community, but it could be work. It could be your family within your home too. All right, Fancy. Sure. Oh wait, Fancy, I didn't give you your badass card. You know what I've always wanted, Sean? And I would rock it still to this day if I ever gotten it. Since I was a little girl, I've always wanted a poodle skirt. Always wanted one.
I had one. I had me down, but it was one.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've always wanted one. I also used to watch the Fonz a lot. I had a crush on him when I was little. That's probably why I wanted that poodle skirt. Oh, good, Fancy. I'm glad it makes complete sense to you. All right. Oh, here's your badass card, Fancy. It says, bitch, I am not afraid to speak my truth. Oh, that's perfect. And you did that today. That's perfect. I'm going to pull you one more because you already did that. You already know. So I'll pull you one more. It says, nothing can hold me back from reaching my full potential.
There you go.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, Fancy, honey. All right, now it's Charlie Girl's turn. Charlie. Thank you, Lori, for cleaning space. It means a lot to me.
Next.
Here's our Charlie Girl. After Charlie, it's Anna Salam. If I'm saying your name wrong, honey, please let me know. Selam. Salama. And I think that might be a last name. I'm not really too sure. But if you're in here, just let me know, honey, because you're coming up. And then Manda. Those are the last couple people I have on my list. So if you would still like a reading tonight, just let me know before I close. Just put a 1 in the comments. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Put in a 1 in the comments and I'll give you a reading. Charlie. You should tell Rob to get you a poodle skirt. He can go get a suit and y'all can go to a 50s night dance. Oh no, you know I want him to wear, those tight blue jeans with the white t-shirt with the big huge belt buckle thing here. And then you have to have your white, the nice fitted white t-shirt with it rolled up. Yeah. And his leather jacket has like the Fonz. Hey. Happy days. All right, Charlie. You know what? I've said this to you. I don't know, maybe it was last week's reading, but I know I've said this to you before. Oh, send some energy strength to Charlie girl. She just had surgery last week on reconstruction surgery on her shoulder. She's doing good and she's mending well, but she's in so much damn pain. So send her some good, quick healing vibes. Thank you, Lori. She said, please, before y'all leave, please hit that like button. It helps Iris out. Yes, it does. Since I feel like I'm scratching. Since I feel like I'm starting from scratch.
When I hit it, the count got smaller.
Yeah, it does that.
If you already hit it before.
No, it doesn't get smaller. It's when someone leaves the chat. Yeah, John Travolta from Greece. I used to love John Travolta when I was younger, too. Grease lightning. Oh, okay. So listen, Charlie girl. I have a feeling I told you something similar before, okay? Here, let me show you these cards and then I'll speak. Right? They're pretty. Look at those cards. I love the artistry on them. Oh, this one says Deep Diver. It says diving into a task. Dream thief, refusal of your call. And I think I am pretty sure I said something similar before, but I could be wrong. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. So listen, Charlie girl, this is talking about you having a hard time completing whatever task that you wanted to do. Okay. I'm not too sure what it is. Only thing I can think of is that, I'm always, because I know I've read this for you before, thinking, what is it that's new that's coming her way, or something that should be doing that is new? This time, I really think it has to do with what it looks like is that there's something that you may want to do, that you have a calling to do, and you've been making excuses of not doing it. Maybe it's your crafts. I don't know. Maybe it's going to church more, singing. I'm not really too sure what it is. Okay. But there's something that's a calling to you that you've been putting off and not doing and completing. And this is kind of what this is saying, is that you've been stuck and stagnant for too long, making excuses of why you're not doing whatever it is that you want to do or need to do. So it's letting you know it's time to get motivated. It's time to get back to what it is that makes you happy, basically. That fulfillment feeling. All right, Charlie, what's your badass card? Oh, this one's in here wonky. I'll pull this one. It says, I am not afraid to take on the impossible. This is what you have to tell yourself, because those cards are saying something different. It says, I am not afraid to take on the impossible. It's time to get her done. All right, Charlie. Where's my pen? Anne, are you still in here, love? If you're still waiting for a reading, let me know that you're in here, because I literally just have a couple left. And if you've been in the background listening, if you want to get one, just put one in the comments. If not, these last couple, I'll be all done. Who's here? Who's here? You're welcome, sweetie. Have you guys heard anything else about indica? Well, no, I'll be done in a few minutes. You can let me know. That's just what I'm thinking about. Oh, mommy dear, so you want one?
No, you said, are you here? I said, I'm
Oh,
here.
you said you're here. Oh, of course, Earth Angel. Oh, I was going to ask you earlier if you wanted one too. Oh, good. Amanda's here. All right, so I'm going to do Amanda because she's here, and then I'll do you, Earth Angel.
Forget.
Yeah, they didn't answer though. I just called them. I hope they don't miss it and come back quickly. Ooh, my back is hurting. You know why my back was hurting? It's because when I ran to go put the coffee on, when I said I was going to go use the facilities, I started the Keurig, put the coffee in, ran to the bathroom. When I was running to the bathroom, I felt my back starting to go out and I had to slow down. I was like, no, no, no. This is not the time to let your back go out. And now it's hurting ever since then. All right, Amanda, honey. Skyrain, the Fates. So there's something going. Oh, let me pull some more cards. Oh, let me pull this down so you know. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay. I don't know what is going on in your life, but it's quite difficult, okay? There's something that's going on in your life that in your past anyways, it started in your past that you can't change. It is what it is. It's happened. It's part of your fate. It's part of your life now. But you have to learn to be able to heal from whatever that situation is, and to be able to regroup and relax and heal. All right. So something had just recently it happened. Maybe could have been a while ago that still affect you today. So something had happened in the past that is still affecting at this moment, and there's nothing that you can do about it. So whatever happened happened. There's no changing it. There's no going back. There's nothing that you can said. It is what happened is what happened. All right. Now it's time that you need to heal from yourself from it. You can't let this weigh on you anymore. All right. It is what it is. You have to acknowledge it, and then you have to release it, at least mentally release it. So then that way you're able to heal yourself. All right. And that's kind of the saying. You need to detox your mind, body, and spirit here. All right. This is talking about protecting yourself. But in this instance, it's very important that, all right, so we get to a space where we end up pushing back. All right. And it's okay at the moment. All right. So you push back. So you just don't let anybody in your personal space that shouldn't be there, or it's something you don't really want to cope with. Right. So we just kind of act like it's not really going on. Hopefully this goes away. Right. But what this is saying is it's okay to protect yourself and hold that protection around you in the future. Just don't do it so much where it's suffocating and you push everything away from you that still needs to be around you. All right, so just be mindful of that. But right now is the time for healing. It is the time to put some protective stuff in place around you so you feel safe and secure. Doesn't mean physically, it can be mentally. And it's letting you know, but just don't do it so much when you by mistake block everybody and everything out of your life, and then feeling like that you've done any more harm to yourself than you need to, like feeling alone and feeling tragic, that kind of feeling. All right, honey, let me pull your badass card. It says, I embrace my own flaw and turn them into strengths. Oh, that's perfect. That's how we learn life lessons. We make mistakes. Sometimes we make many, many, many mistakes. We think we're doing something to start off being funny, or you think it's going to stop a situation, so you move past it, so you make the wrong choice. That's part of life, and it sucks and it's hard. And some of us, and I know I've been in that predicament, end up making the same mistake over and over again until we have to learn from it. We're forced to. Of course, Sunshine. Wait, I read you Sunshine. You want another reading? Yeah, I read you at the beginning, honey.
Yeah. Did she listen?
All
Did she leave before it was done?
right, let me get you your badass card. Mandy, you can't leave without your badass card. And then it's Earth Angel's turn. Oh, okay. All right. Your reading's next. Yes, I got your question. Actually, Earth Angel, I have to do Selima first. I think I know I'm saying your name wrong. And then I'll do you. I will let go of the shit that doesn't serve me. All right, Mana says, I let go of that shit that does not serve me. All right, Selma, honey. Thank you for patiently waiting. All right, so your question was, let me see if I remember this correctly. You said you've been out of work since October 2025, so you want to know what the job prospect is. I'll put that good energy into the cards to see how the guides respond to it. But because it's spirit guide messages, they usually talk to, especially these cards too. They usually talk more on the spiritual side of things, and not so much the physical, everyday things. But that doesn't mean they're not going to answer. So we're going to try. I'm going to think of the question while I'm shuffling the cards. Cleanse it a little bit.
Your members was in blue. Why don't you make them blue? Right?
All right, honey. All right. Oh, the eye of the needle. Intentionality. We'll talk more about that in a second. Let me pull some other cards for you, sweetie. Closing door completion. I'm sure this is talking about the job that you don't have anymore. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. Okay. So listen, I don't know what you are going to end up getting a job. Okay. It's going to take a little bit. I think it's going to be unique though. Okay. I think it's not going to be in the same field, or at least the same vibe and energy of what you were working in. All right. So look at this. See this needle? All right. And if you're able to just look through the crack, right, kind of like a keyhole, look at that crack through the needle that you not see because it's very small and very fine. You'll see your destiny through that. You're just not able to see it at this moment, okay? So then it's talking about your closing completion, closing the door that's behind you. That's what's going on right now, all right? And that takes a little bit of time. It says, feast of plenty, choices and their consequences, all right? So basically what it's saying is you do have something new out there. You just haven't seen it yet. It hasn't been come to light. And it looks like whatever has happened in the past, that needs to finish playing out. It might be already starting to finish playing out. So basically it's closing one door to let the next one open. but you have to see it like where it went wrong, what could change for the next time, whatever the case may be. And then the next opportunity is going to open up. All right. And you might have a couple more choices. Just don't find yourself in the same pattern again. All right. So there is possibility, like things do look good in the future. I just think it's not going to be maybe temporarily not exactly what you're looking for, but it's definitely what you're going to need at the moment, which is okay. All right, let me find a card for you. And come on Tuesday again, sweetie, because then I can probably get a little better answer, this a little more clarified a little bit more for you. I am driven, motivated, and ambitious as hell. Yeah. Does it take much or longer time? I'm really tired. Oh, sweetie, I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. I'll pull one more card and see if it'll let me know if it's going to take a little bit more time. I'm not really too sure. But I'll be going live again on Tuesday if you want to get a more definitive answer.
Was he talking about the fact that he's up very late?
All right. The wall of obstacles. Okay. So listen. What obstacles are in the way? What obstacles in the way that's making it difficult? Because something needs to get completed before another door opens, and that's kind of what it's saying. Oh yeah, the hardest thing to do is to be patient and I know it's hard for me. Yeah, especially since when you need to do something, you need it to happen soon. Like we're talking about how time just seems to be going by too quickly. When you're waiting for something, it's like trying to wait for the pot to start boiling that you're sitting there staring at. It seems to take eternity, right? And that's kind of that feeling. I'm wondering if it's letting you know that honestly, I have a funny feeling whatever you're going to do next is different than what it is that you're doing right now. So maybe look into different avenues. Remember, I said you got to see the opportunity through the pee hole of an eye pin. All right, it's small. There's something greater and better on the other side because here it shows the cosmos, right? You don't see it around you until you look through the pinhole. So what it's saying is there's something out there. You just need to find it out. So in other words, you're going to get a job. I don't know when. All right. Something needs to change. And I really think it's going to be completely something you're not used to. Okay. You just haven't noticed it yet. I'm not sure. I don't have a definite answer. I'm just going to be honest. All right, sweetie. Let me give you one of these cards. Says, I am taking responsibility for my own fucking happiness and success. I like that card. All right, sweetheart. All right, Earth Angel.
Did you do the other one?
Yeah, only one I haven't done is Anna. Oh, you get reminded all the time by your spirit to be patient. I know. When we get an idea in our head, we need it done right then. That's me, anyways. Oh, wow. For a moment, I thought I was the only one left in here. It shows that you're the only one left in here. Earth Angel, are you in here? If she ended up having to step out, I'll just read her and she'll know she's last. Maybe it's doing a job you never thought to do. Yeah, exactly, Earth Angel. Exactly. And YouTube has been acting wonky lately. A lot of things have been messing up. Okay, sweetie. All right, Earth Angel. Oh, you're still here too? Oh, you're heading off for the night, Sean? Okay. Good night. Love you. Joe says night also. Give Joe a big teddy bear hug for us. Ooh, jeweled web connectivity. This is your spidey senses. Oh, me too. Oh, me tox. This card's come out a lot tonight. It's a beautiful card, though. Look at it. It says repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Have you been going through a lot lately in your life and you're not really meditating, connecting to source? That can make us feel emotionally off kilter too. Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. Let me pull another card next to that. Oh, repairing the veil and forgiveness. All right, Earth Angel. I'm not sure what you're going through. So something obviously hasn't been very healthy for you in your life. I don't know if you're definitely not healed from it. So I don't know if you haven't fully released it yet. Like you haven't cut ties, whatever the situation is, or it's residual and you're still holding on to it. All right. But this is really talking about it's really time. It's very, very important that you get back to your spiritual wholeness self. Okay. And working on what it is that is that's going to be healing and uplifting for you. All right. Because there's something that's been going on where you're not protecting yourself, at least not in a proper way that you could. All right. It's because you have to heal, to have an open mind to know how to fix it so it doesn't happen again. All right. I'm not too sure what that is. I have no idea. But it does seem something that might have been kind of traumatic. I don't know if it's like a loss of a friend, loss of a spouse, loss of a family member, loss of a job, but at least it has that feeling of loss and how to heal yourself from there. Or maybe it's from doing yourself wrong and you have to learn to forgive yourself to be able to move forward. Oh, I have random pop-up stuff going on here. But it's definitely connecting what source again. Something's missing. All right, sweetheart. Let me pull one more card for you. Actually, wait. I'm going to pull one more card out of this deck because I feel like I left it with loose ends. I don't know. So let me see if I can get one more for you, dear. It says, lost compass, getting back to integrity. Oh, perfectly said. You lost your way. You just need to find your way to get back on track. Easier said than done, but you can definitely do it. And that's a lifetime of repair. This is definitely saying connect with your higher self, whatever your spiritual self beliefs are. Connect with that, and it's going to still help heal the process. Listen, our brains, till the day we take our last breath, is forever growing and expanding. So if it's a lifetime of healing, it's okay. Don't give up. Don't give up because of whatever age you're at now. All right, let me put one of these cards for you. It says, I am a badass, plain and simple. I like that. So in other words, you're a badass, plain and simple. All right, Earth Angel. Best place to start? Well, I think All right, so I can only really give you guidance on what has worked for me. Um, is finding where your happy space is, and that could be a physical happy space in your car, um, in a corner of your room that you have set up that's a sacred place for you. It could be at your kitchen table looking out the window, at the ocean, the beach, a tree, a mountain. But the most, and that is just a place where you feel grounded and connected, and you're just within yourself. All right. You're able to just let go of everybody and everything all around you, and you just find yourself in this protective little bubble. Once you're there, is really a good time to start doing inner reflection, and that comes from meditation. Meditation, I promise you, works wonders. All right. It's really healing for yourself. It really is. You end up not only healing your mind, body, and spirit, but you also help awaken your third eye. So you'll be able to see things differently and clearly in a different light. All right. So I think I tell everybody, meditate, meditate, meditate. But meditation comes in different forms for people. Okay. You can put on some soft music and meditate that way. Guided meditation, especially if you're new, works wonderful. Or if you find your mind is not in the right place and need to focus. Thinking of question and ask your guides to heal you while you're sleeping, and that's a great deal too, because you'll get your messages across the same way. Listening to music, staring into the water, those are all forms of different types of meditations, or looking into a flame without you realizing, whatever helps you connect to yourself, your own source. All right, sweetheart, if that's what you meant. Shadow work is great. Don't do shadow work if you're not in a good place. Like if you're already feeling down about yourself, do not start doing shadow work yet. All right, you got to make sure that you're a little even keeled first. Do some healing first. Make sure you're feeling good about yourself, and then start shadow work. Because inner reflection can end up bringing up a lot of trauma that you're not ready to deal with yet. Things that you might have forgotten about that you thought you know. Just honestly, just wait. It can really bring up a lot of stuff that you're not ready to face. So work on taking care of your mental health first, and that means mental health doesn't mean you're crazy. It means exactly what it sounds. Your in self, yeah, your own mind. All right, Earth Angel, sweetheart. All right, everybody. I think we're all done for tonight. Thank you for joining. I'm glad that everybody was able to make it here. I'm sorry we end up having a late start. We did have an emergency. I want to hop off now and try to get an update and see how they're doing. And please pray for the Vaughn family. We did a little bit at the beginning. But anyways, I will see you guys within the next day or two to do a live on with yes or no questions. And then I'll see you next Tuesday also for our Tarot Tuesday. Have a great night, y'all.